2021 was a great year for comics, and I read some outstanding stories, both old and new. All New Captain America Hydra Ascendant was a great 6-issue adventure. I absolutely adored Spider-Woman shifting gears. Seeing Jessica so full of personality with such colorful and energetic art was super fun. The moments where Superman said goodbye to his family as he left Earth to take on Mongol was emotive storytelling at its best. Leave it to Tom Taylor to give us meaningful super family stories. Got to read more on Cindy Moon, who is such a lovely and relatable character, as well as get to catch up on Ben Reilly, both in his past Clone Saga and Lost Years issues, as well as his present adventures, thanks to @StuffIShouldSay on Twitter. Ultra Mega was something special, with its horrific, violent, and electrifying art, and a deeply intriguing and spectacular homage to 80s action films and 90s OVA anime. It is American tokusatsu that feels both epic and fresh. Huge shout out to Peppermint Gentleman for bringing it to my attention. Power Rangers also had a great year, but a standout for me was Power Rangers Unlimited Heir to Darkness #1. It was a perfect side story. McKinney writes a dynamic Corone and a perfect Ecliptor. Seeing them on the comic book page brought a huge smile to my face. I never knew how much I wanted young warrior Astronema and protective dad Ecliptor adventures. This is world building done right. We also get a young Astronema and Ecliptor in Power Rangers #5, which was awesome because it felt like a dope western, and I love the parallel characterization between Jason and Astronema. I see lots of potential there. Hickman's Xmen also continued to deliver outstanding stories this year. Huge shout out to the ending of X Factor and Hellions. Both series gave me characters I originally didn't care for and elevated them on such a high level that by the time it was over, I didn't want to say goodbye. And then Duggan's Cable series was also outstanding with his expert slice of life style of storytelling and Noto's signature art. The series was jam-packed with cameos. Seeing Cable and Rachel positively interact to save the day is a highlight. I like the Cable-Esme dynamic, and that Emma and Scott are still obviously a thing. It's all a hodgepodge of weird family drama. Overall, it finally escalated into a fun, explosive, and cathartic ending for young Wi-Fi. And then, we also had the Hellfire Gala, which delivered a fresh and unique comic event experience, which peaked at the masterful planet-sized Xmen. Fuck. Hickman once again reaches a new milestone and breaks new ground with the mutants by having them terraform Mars into planet Araco. It was such a cool surprise and gave me the same feelings of awe and astonishment when I first read through House of X. But Hickman's story also worked on a smaller scale, and so his conclusion to the Into the Vault storyline was some of the best storytelling all year. X-Men #19 delivers a stellar conclusion to Darwin, Laura, and Sync's time in the Vault. It's a high-stakes epic, and where Hickman's vision for the X-Men continues to be profound. Exciting, insightful, and poignant, its greatest accomplishments, though, are in its tender moments with Sync and Wolverine. That's how you get invested in characters. And then Batman also had an awesome year, with lots of standout moments from Tynion and his team. The Fear State event has some beautiful art from George Jimenez, which works perfectly for Batman's world. But what really made this year special was Batman's emphasis on family. Nightwing was a return to greatness, Barbara got to shine as Oracle once again, Jason was fully embraced into the family. We finally got an ongoing Batgirls title, and then even Damian had a fun redemption arc with lots of fighting and lots of heart. The Wayne Family Adventures was a godsend and showcases exactly why people love the Bat family and how we want more slice-of-life stories with Bruce's adoptive kids. Hell, we even got a kick-ass new character with Ghostmaker. Basically, Tynion gave Batman a Gary Oak tier rival. I love these two chaotic bastards so much. And then lastly, this was a great year for Harley Quinn. I absolutely accept her as an official member of the Bat family, and seeing her come so far to help Batman and his team has brought a huge smile to my face. But if I'm honest, there was one comic that stood above the rest. There's no doubt in my mind that the Nightwing Leaping into the Light 6-issue story has been the best comic I've read all year. Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo created a profound showcase of exactly why Dick Grayson is the standard that all heroes should strive to be. At its heart, it's an emotional and triumphant story highlighting tender and heartfelt moments between Dick and those that he loves, Barbara, Tim, Clark, and Bruce. but it also manages to showcase a touching goodbye to Alfred while also being a triumphant beginning for Dick. Overall, Tom Taylor's Nightwing is more than just amazing comic book writing, it is essential storytelling. So do yourselves a favor and check it out.